Hello and welcome back to more Graveyard Keeper. We are picking up where we left off with the fertilizer made, these upgraded, and hopefully some better things along the way. Now, we've got a lot of stone and we got a lot of sand, but we don't have a lot of glass. And I want to fix some of that, but I also want to work on these pieces of stone. The goal here is I want to avoid the build-up that we've gotten from the other places. There we go. So, with that done, I also want to look at starting to do some more standard graves. We are running out of these gravestones, but I want to be adding the gravestone 2 to them because I think I want them all looking uniform, that's the word I wanted, and the like, but we've got that as well. Now, we're going to put that there because I intend on making a zombie today as well. We've got, of course, the donkey bringing them pretty fast right now. Just making some firewood. So we're just gonna let the zombie do some of the big bulk work. But we are also just gonna fuel this because we need to get rid of the firewood. There we go. We need to get some sticks so we can make more of this. So we got some there, some there. Is there any in the other one? There's 27 in the other one, so let's do that too. There we go. We'll just lead with that for now. And come down here. Compost heap. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, we can. Awesome. Done. And that will just start working there. Beautiful. So it is the astrologer in today. So I want to take a moment because we can buy those books from him. I don't necessarily want to buy one now, but I also want to have a look through and see what we can do. So we could do the steel chisel and such. The rules of burning. The spurting flame charms you. You know a lot about fire, so how to increase your fire productivity, and you can smelt more ore per load. You also get a lantern network and place for lantern. Don't know what that means exactly, but we could also do iron castings and get the furnace 3. I think we're going to do this one. That will use our our green, and I think we could research to get that back. So what does a furnace 3 require? Just more stone, more complex iron parts, and more pigskin paper. We can absolutely do all of that. So let's just get to work on these. We've got the stone for it already. And we can do the research to get the green. How many complex iron parts did it require again? Oh, we've got enough now. Let's go get that pigskin paper. So the pigskin paper is just downstairs. I'm not sure if we're using all of it. We will take this skin just to be sure. And I'm also going to grab these bees because we are going to build the extra apiary as well. We've got a sermon tomorrow, and thus I want to make sure we got all the candles. So grab that skin, and then is it made here again? No, this is what we do with the good things, the darker deeds. where we make pigskin paper come from here. And we are full. Okay. So I am just going to pop these stories in and grab that. I'm also going to pop in, slip a bone in, that in, and probably just that too. Let's go upgrade this furnace. Now, I've been told it's cheaper to upgrade a furnace than it is to make a new one, but I'll also be honest that I've not double checked on how to upgrade one. Like whether it's within this menu or something. So let's have a look. Upgrade to furnace. Okay. That was not difficult at all. It does require a lot of energy though. But we can actually do that with all of our parts. Right. So, we are on the oxygen, on the sleep deprivation, because we've done so much work. That Yorick is totally unstable. The spineless twit. You're pretty spineless yourself. Don't forget that I have teeth, clack clack. Okay, so yeah, not sure what happened there. Last episode we did have Yorick create a bit of a stir. With his lightning strikes about being unhappy about the people there. So I do want to double check that. Yeah, we're just going to heal it. This is going to give us a whole bunch of sin shards. Maybe 7? Yeah, 7. And then we got the healed soul, so we'll send that healed soul away. Even though we don't really need to. We'll also take this body and put it over here. So I kind of don't want to spend too much time on this. Simply because we need to be making candles. We need to be building things and sort of looking at that. So that body's going to sit there. We may burn that body so we can get the ash, because we're going to be using the ash to make other things as well. So we're going to have a quick little nap to get rid of the sleep deprivation. We're going to wake up bright and early in the morning to get the beeswax. Of course, we will dump the salt there. The honey can go there. We've only got 4 honeycomb. Surely we've left more somewhere else. I'm thinking we've left it in the other section. Yep, most likely in the other section. So let's pop on up. Grab some fitch. Grab some nails. Grab some more fitch just to be sure. And just going to leave this stone here. Rightio. Now we are going to pop up to the refugee camp. Make our way home by checking on the bees. And get the new bees, the new honey, the new wax that we can. Make candles, have the sermon. I think that's the pretty good way to go about it. We have been collecting wax all this week, as you've likely noticed if you've been watching the previous episodes. So hopefully it shouldn't be too big an issue. We should have plenty of candles to go around. We're just gonna pop over here and build another apiary. That one does not have honey in it, however. So we'll just go through these ones. Getting that wax, those bees. Yes, this is some good wax hauls. Which means we can start the morning off by making candles. and then just pop on over to make the sermon. Yeah, and of course, more honey than we honestly know what to do with at this point. I am both really, really glad and kind of concerned, to be totally honest, at how much honey that can be made. Like, it feels broken, but I'm also not sure whether this game can be broken in that sort of sense. Oh wow, I just walked in and it took like the massive hit and I was like, wow, what? Realized now that it was likely just all that. So the candles, we can make 8. And that uses all of this. So I believe there's more fat somewhere. I think we can do it. I think if we're quick, we can do it. So we're going to go over, we're going to find bones and fat. The bones will be used to make the paint, and the fat will be used for that. So yeah, we actually have 32 fat. And any bones? Yeah, 4 bones. Any bones here? No, but there's more fat. There we go. So we're just going to pop over, grind your bones to make our paint. It's not how it goes, but hey, near enough. There we go. Work through it. We're aiming for another evening sermon, so I am keeping track of the time, but I'm also not like very, very, very concerned. So we're going to make 7 white paint because that's all the oil we have. And we're also going to go just pop over here and put in the salt. No, that's the white powder. The white powder can live there. So can the fat. Let's go back and get the rest. Right. How many more candles can we make with the white paint and that? Enough. We can make another 8. Which will suffice for now. Right. So that leaves us with 16 candles. And we should be able to do a fair amount with this. There we go. 16 candles should boost us by 32 points, if I can count. Which, last I checked, I can. There we go. Done. That is our church fully lit. 67 quality. And it's time for a prayer for faith. Look at that. Look how lit it is. This church is lit. Ah, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Our church is great. Nice. So... Oh, geez, we got so many that 3 actually went into my inventory, so 13 so far. $20 faith. 20 faith and a great sermon. Absolutely worth it for just visiting the bees. Completely understand what the warnings were about needing so many bones. Because my gosh, that went through a lot. So we have finished up that with a wonderful sermon gaining us. We're now at 45 faith, which is just unbelievable. Right, how are you looking, buddy? You're still looking alright. You're a 4-star. I think we could do with a 4-star zombie that we just leave around the yard. We're not on any major crusade at the moment to try and really optimize things, so I think 4-star's fine. We can always just dump them later. To make zombie juice, though, we need health powder. We make health powder at the alchemy mill. I don't know what makes health powder again. Was it crop waste? I think crop waste did. Do we have any crop waste here? We do. Decomposes into powder. And we also have a lot of study to do. Part of me wants to get like a whole bunch of the study done as well. So we might use some of the faith for that to just work on those points there. So let's make some... Yep, there's our health powder. There we go. We can go up here and go, I now want you to make 3 zombie juice, please. Done. So that's 3 more zombies on the way. Well, you know, we got to get the bodies and such first, but we'll be able to turn this one into a zombie pretty easily. There we go. So the first act of this zombie will just be being placed up at the work site. And they'll just work on that. Now, all of this works a lot faster, I believe. I believe that's the point of it. We can also do a whole bunch of things with improving that. Let's go do some study. Is there anything that we should be studying massively for some green points? Honestly, I think we're kind of at the point where we're just going to study things. We'll worry about what to study and all of that. Especially when you know, there's not a huge need for the faith elsewhere. So, oh, we can study zombie juice too. That was a good chunk of points. So let's study green jelly. (16 to 26), so that was 10 points. Let's study the grapes. The grapes use 5. So 26 to 76. Well worth it. Bees use 3. So we're at 76. Through to 106, so that was 30. Ropes use 1, so 106 becomes 116. That wasn't so bad. And then we can investigate honey. So 116 to 136. So that's a good boost there in terms of learning the green. There we can learn steel and upgrade the anvil. And we can also learn steel tools and upgrade our tools. I think that's probably a solid use of our points there. Apart from that, maybe exquisite writing, though that seems to be... I thought we already had that. We've already got simplified farming, so might take a moment to check on that. If you've got any input, if that is basically a different formula or something that's easier that's in the DLC, or if it's just competing DLC, please let me know. We're also going to learn embalming. We're going to begin the process of embalming. Just because I want to learn it all. I think that embalming is going to be an incredibly detailed thing we also need to get to the surgeon perk so we stop ruining things as we try to learn about the body. But with that done and said, that is where we wrap up for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any feedback, if there is anything you want to comment on, please do down below. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourself, and until next time, bye for now.